Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah. We are recording. Sisterhood team call, April 21st. Massive, massive week for so many women. I am so freaking proud of this team, and I know that we have a ton of recognition. I'm sorry, Amy, but we're going to let the ladies scream it before we pass it on to you. I want to give you guys a couple stats because I was the first to enroll, and then Erin joined me, and so forth and so forth. And I checked the back office today. I have over 2,100 coaches in my organization, and you know how many were added this week? 457 and counting. That is insane, you guys. And that's not me or Erin or Milan or any one of us. It is us stronger together. It is this team taking a launch, taking an opportunity, deciding to take their business seriously and really, really rolling with it. So I'm so proud of you all. And I have some individual shout outs, but I want to open it up to the floor and to the team. So if you have recognition, shout your girl out.
I'll start.
All right, I'll start.
You first.
Okay. I have a massive shout out for Gabby, who is going diamond tomorrow. Gabby was my first coach. I didn't even know she wanted to coach, and she messaged me in November, like a year and a half ago, and was like, "Hey, what's up with this coaching thing? I kind of want to do." So I was such a baby coach. I didn't even know to look for people that would be coach potentials. And she's been doing this business since then, and she's every month is like, I want to go diamond, I want to go diamond, I want to go diamond. And there's something that happened over the last couple of weeks, and this Let's Get Up launch opportunity hit, and she is going diamond. She even has some buffers. And so I am just beyond proud of you, Gabby, and so excited for you.
I'd like to give a shout out to my coach in Leduc, who has worked her butt off, especially over the last 24 hours. She's hit emerald. She went from over 24 hours, she went from 1 coach to 4, and she started just 3 months ago. So I'm so excited to see where she takes this business, and keep your foot on the gas, girl. You're doing it.
I'll go. Okay, I don't even know where to start. I want to welcome two of my new coaches, Kayla, Reimer, and Taylor Clark. Kayla and I were childhood friends. We went to high school together. We played soccer together. She dipped her toes into beach body coaching a few years back, transferred over to us, rocked Control Freak, and then has decided to jump in coaching. So welcome, Kayla. I'm so excited to have you here. And then Taylor Clark, her and I met on Instagram less than a year ago. She also has a son who has Down syndrome. We connected right away. I knew she'd be coaching one day. I just knew it in my heart. And on Monday, her and I are starting a brand new community together for other Down syndrome mamas, and I am so excited. So massive welcome to you, Taylor. I want to shout out my very first coach who ever joined me, Franny. She went emerald today. She has been like the discount hobby coach, just kind of hanging out for a little bit, and decided to take this launch seriously and signed a couple friends up. Massive congrats to Krista and Emma. They both got their diamonds back today. I'm so excited for both of you. Emma is 2 share carts away from going into 1-star qual tomorrow. So her team is doing incredible. So massive, massive congrats to you. And then my girl, Sarah Matthew, I'm going to pull Sophie. I don't even know where to start with you. Sarah will go into her diamond qual tomorrow. A week ago, she needed 5 coaches. She had to build her hubby to emerald, and she brought, I don't even know how many coaches she's brought in the last couple of days, 12, 13, 14, I don't know. She destroyed this launch. So I'm so proud of you, and I hope this gives you the confidence, Sarah, to know that you're making a massive impact, friend. Way to go, girl.
I just want to piggyback on that, Sarah, because I have to shout out my success partner, Emma, who has worked her tail off lately. I'm so, so proud of you. I'm so glad that we are here for each other and we're doing this together. And yeah, way to go, Emma. Amazing.
Okay, and I'm going to jump on there and shout out Brienne Stoner, who also got her diamond back, and her team all in, you guys, is going to be the next Sisterhood. I'm just going to claim that right now. They are on fire. Brienne is just an incredible leader with her team and her coaches, and they're making huge waves. I cannot wait to see where they go this year. Congrats, Brienne. And another shout out to Stacy Simons, who also is just blowing things up recently. She's hit her record SC so far. The month isn't even done yet. And I'm just so proud of you, ladies. Congrats.
I'll go.
I'll go.
Oh, you go.
No, sorry, go ahead.
Okay. Oh, it's you. Oh, please go. Okay, I'll go. Okay, first and foremost, I want to shout out Christine Rochette. She is turning emerald tomorrow. She's locked it in. She's got buffers. She's doing all the things, and I am so, so, so proud of her. This is supposed to be a welcome post for Sarah Bodway, but it's actually, she's going emerald. The girl joined up this week. She's like, what do I have to do? I'm like, emerald. She's like, I don't know what that is, but sure. And she did it tonight. So that's just crazy. She's like, who's got another code? Who's got another code? And I'm like, I got it. Like, anyway, I'm so proud of her. It's like incredible to watch this girl come out of the gates with such a bang. I want to shout out Jessica Maloney because her downline blew up with this launch. I just like can't even believe how on fire you are right now. I want to shout out my coach Kayla. She's sitting at SE 16 for the month, and it's her first month coaching. Like, just blow away. Ashlyn, for working so hard on that friggin' reel today. You spent like 2 hours of your day putting that thing together, and it's so good, and I'm so impressed. And like, I just would never have the patience to do that. So thank you very much for taking one for the team and just being so damn committed. And honestly, guys, like all the coaches and every effort, you guys just nailed that launch. So thank you and great job, everybody.
All right, I'll go. I want to congratulate Sarah Coe for signing up her very first working coach. Her sister, Sheena, is also joining, and she was going to be locking in Emerald officially to later on tonight. So I am super, super excited and super pumped for you, Sarah. And I also want to welcome Becky Noel to her very first, she's brand new coach, very first Sisterhood call. And also Jess Barber, brand new coach, very first Sisterhood call. Welcome.
Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm super emo as it is, guys, because my husband and I both are booked for our vaccine tomorrow, and there is light at the end of this tunnel, and it's all just coming together today. So I'm super emo as it is about the thought that we can all be together one day at the Sisterhood, and there are vaccines coming, and there is light at the end of this crazy tunnel we've been on the same day that Shannon Howard is going diamond tomorrow. You put your foot on the gas, and she has worked her ass off. Sorry, I'm really choked up over this. And Shannon has worked her ass off, and Shannon and I know each other from like 3 years ago. Our kids were in daycare together. And I am so honored to do this business with you, and you should be so proud. And not only is Shannon going diamond tomorrow, but Sarah Bashira is also going diamond tomorrow. And Sarah is one of my nearest and dearest friends. And I never will forget when she decided to do Beachbody with me. And she lives in Toronto now. And she came up for the weekend, and we were sitting on my stairs very hungover. And she said, I just don't think, we had been out partying, having a great night the night before. And she said, I just don't think I can do this. What would people think? And I said, you can't do this. You can do this. Look at the impact you can make on people. And here she is, diamond today, and I'm so proud of you, Sarah. Yes, you were meant for this. So Shannon and Sarah, congratulations. Sorry, I'm such an emotional wreck. It's all coming together this week. The fire on this team, the momentum has been amazing. So congratulations, Shannon Howard going diamond, Sarah Bashira going diamond. And light at the end of the tunnel, we will be together, Sisterhood.
I'm going to jump in real quick and just help out everybody else on this team, because I don't know how you can even go after that. Like, I'm goosebumps and tears, and I don't even know you guys personally. So here we go. I just want to shout out my new coach, Nicole Adler. We connected just really recently on Instagram when I bought some beautiful bath bombs from her, and I asked her to join. She did. And then like a week later, she just kind of started talking about coaching, and I had no idea. So it was awesome. She already has a little plan with her friend to build something together, and it surprised me, and I'm so excited for that. And when I thought about shouting her out, I said to myself, did I even shout out before? And the calls, Crystal, Leary, and Katie Wood. Katie is in the April mentorship this month. She's been on here for a little bit as a coach and really just learning and absorbing everything and doing it authentically for her. And I just see her in the last week really just changing and breaking out of her shell, and I love it. And I'm so freaking proud of you. She's making moves, and she's going to be Emerald soon. Becky Lauer, I just love you. And I'm very proud of you. You were doing everything scary. I know, though, even just posting the workout videos on Instagram was a lot. And then all of a sudden you're just dancing on there, and it's amazing, and I love it. And last, Courtney, thank you. Like, now I'm going to start crying because I see Erica here on my screen, so I have to just look away. But Courtney, it's all thank you. What you wrote today on Instagram is a full circle for me now. And in a couple years, someone is going to say this about me. And you setting this in motion is just amazing. And I just have to stop talking now because I don't even have words. I just wanted to say thank you. And I am forever grateful for what you've done here for us, for everybody. Thank you.
I'd love to go. Rachel, that was beautiful. Erica, I can't even look at you. My beautiful business partner in crime. You are a rock star. Ladies, I have this quote that I love and I've hung on to dearly forever. And when I think of this quote, I think of you all. So sometimes you find yourself in the middle of nowhere, and sometimes in the middle of nowhere, you find yourself. And I am so beyond grateful to have found this partnership, you women together. Like Sophie always says, it's such a true gift. And it's life-saving for so many. I have a massive shout out to Samantha. She's a new coach on our team. She's throwing points up on the board. She just started this week. She's doing amazing things. Massive shout out to my entire team, our entire team. That has like killed this launch. Katie Powell, she's not on the call, she's working tonight, but she's going Emerald tomorrow. And then this one is a big one, Christina Pendergast. I hope you're on the call. We've taught together, we've worked together, we've cried together, laughed together, is going Diamond tomorrow. She had 3 VIPs, guys, on Monday. Like 3, that's it. She had 3 VIPs on Monday, no Emerald, kind of, halfway. Well, she had 1 Emerald and she was killing it, and then kind of lost it and got it back. And anyways, in a day, in 24 hours, she put her head down. She was determined. She had grit. She had grace, and she did the work. And she is a freaking diamond. So congrats to you, Christina. I love you, girl. Couldn't have done this without you.
All right, I'm gonna go. This call, holy shit, is like all of the fire right now. I will try not to cry. My whole team, it's an incredible thing to be, you know, where I'm at and watch my team grow. And I want to welcome Karina. I've been asking her to coach for a year. She's been doing all of the things for an entire year ever since she joined my community, and she finally 2 days ago said yes and hit Success Club and is Emerald. So Karina, way to go. I'm so proud of you. Andrea, she opened her bot group last week and went Emerald. Well, will officially be going Emerald tomorrow. Andrea, you have been, despite your bridal business, you know, going into another lockdown, you have been showing up for yourself and just putting one foot in front of the other. So way to go, Andrea. Lynn's, your determination to build this business is incredible. She told herself that she was going to be going Diamond by the end of April, and I know that that's going to happen. She's 1 share a cart away from hitting Diamond, and she is doing this by building her husband's account to Emerald
and her mom's account to Emerald. So you went from 5 discount coaches to Diamond so soon. And I'd also like to welcome a new coach, Laura. She's not on this call tonight, but she will be joining us for our May mentorship. So love to every single one of you ladies here. This is such a beautiful place to be.
I just want to go after that. And this is my first time speaking, and it's really overwhelming because there's so many incredible women on here. And I guess it's a night for crying. So I just want to thank Emma from the bottom of my heart. You've changed my life. So thank you. And Sarah. Anyways, I love you guys.
I don't usually speak in front of like 82 people here, but I think I might as well go out of my bubble because I already did. Emma, thank you. Thank you for saving me a year ago because I was really going downhill with the pandemic and not seeing my partner for like over 3 months. So, and having myself transform in almost a year because I'm really underweight, but it took me a while to enter this coaching opportunity. It's really out of my bubble, but I feel I never expect to cry, but sorry guys. But really, thank you. Thank you, Emma, and thank you to everyone.
I'm just going to jump in here really quick. This call is freaking fire. You ladies are amazing. Sherry, my coach who went Emerald a couple weeks ago, she started coaching in March. She has come out of the freaking gate this week with SC10. So way to go, Sherry. Keep it up. You are on fire.
I'll go next. I want to shout out Stephanie Austin. She honestly has been on my dream team, and I started asking her to coach like her first week. And finally she joined me, and like 3 days in, she's hit Success Club, she's hit Emerald. She like knows the voice that she wants to speak and to get out in this business, and who she wants to represent. And it's beautiful, and she's also like feeling the passion and the joy from it, and it's so awesome to see because I love that, and seeing others get that joy from this is amazing. So thank you for being here with us.
I'll go real fast. My coach, Erin, hit Success Starter. It's official tomorrow, and I'm just really proud of her. She set lots of goals for herself, and I think she's only been coaching for 3 months, so she hit it all 3 months in a row, which is huge. And I just want to say, great job. You're killing it. And wait, I'm not done. My coach is Brianne, and Brianne Stoner has like seriously stepped up in the leadership department. And I know that confidence and confident speaking is one of her things. And I just want to encourage you. You are such a strong leader to our team. And we are all so grateful to be on your team, and keep it up because we love following you. So thank you.
Okay, so I'll go quickly. I just want to shout out Amanda Richardson. She is she signed up with me about a month ago, and she went all in with the programs, and she was kind of tiptoeing into the coaching world, but she's been posting her dancing on Instagram and really having fun with it. And today she finally said, you know what, let's do it. So she's going to join the May mentorship, and I'm so excited because I knew from day one that she had in her. So welcome, Amanda.
I'll go. I want to shout out Tara Mcdougall. Tara was the first working coach to sign up with me. She just signed up back in the middle of March, and so she officially goes Emerald tomorrow. And honestly, the boost that she has given me has been so crazy. At the beginning of March, I knew I wanted to eventually make my way to Diamond, and I was kind of feeling like I had no idea where to start or how I was even going to do it. And then she joined and she's gone all in. She's at SC8 already this month and is hitting Emerald tomorrow, and I'm just so proud. And then I also want to shout out Tori, who just recently joined our team as well. And she's just done her coming out post a few days ago and is already signing people up and doing all the things that she said she was so nervous to do. And so it's just been so great. And so thank you guys for giving me the boost that I needed.
Which automatically means that Fire and Freedom has another diamond coach. Megan, you did it. Megan is probably the most organized person I have ever had. Like, she has a spreadsheet for her life. And so she had a plan on how she was going to get to diamond, but she didn't just have a plan A, she had a plan A, B, and C. And literally today she was pulling out those spreadsheets and working through those plans, and up to literally a few minutes ago, she has locked it in. Megan, I have seen you like step into this leader of your own team with Tara and Tori, and I know that this is nothing but the beginning, and I'm so, so grateful I walked into your pound class that day and forgot to pay.
Okay, I'll go quickly. Poor Amy, she's waiting for our call. But I have 3 new coaches that are going Emerald tomorrow. They did not want to use that launch, the Let's Get Up launch, because they didn't feel like it was for them. But I pushed them and told them that when there's a launch, you just take it and run with it. It doesn't matter if it's not for you. So they did. And Michelle, she's going Emerald with SC12. And Amanda, Dominique, Nadia, they're all going Emerald tomorrow. So congrats, ladies. I'm super proud.
I have one. I'm going to shout out my coach, Heather. We all know the highs and lows of coaching, and she's going to be Emerald tomorrow. And I just want you to enjoy it, because this is one of those moments that I hope you remember. I'm so proud of you.
I have an Emerald to shout out as well. My coach, Kim, my good friend, has hit Emerald after the first couple of months of coaching. And honestly, Kim, I just want to say big congrats, because it's definitely due to your going all in and just being consistent. You're rocking it. So keep it up.
Karen.
I'll give a quick one.
All right, I will go. I'm so sorry, Amy. This is like the longest recognition ever, but we've had such an amazing week. And I'm kind of stalling because there's so much to say, and I don't want to like take this space too much from you. But I do want to shout out some amazing women tonight. First, I want to shout out Erin, who hit Emerald, who's really just getting going on this business. I'm so proud of you. Congrats on hitting Emerald. I have 2 amazing new diamonds to shout out. First, my cousin, Marianne, who has totally shined through this Let's Get Up experience. She was in the test group, and honestly, her smile transformation brings so much happiness to me, and she's hustled so hard and is going to be a diamond coach, and I'm so, so proud of you. Next, Amanda Kaliza, who's on the call tonight. Congrats to you and your amazing team. Grace and Grit is incredible. You are so blessed to have such an amazing team, and I'm so proud of what you guys are building. Massive congrats to you. As this is happening, Ashley Johnston is hustling her heart out and is literally one challenge pack away from hitting diamond, and you are I'm so, so proud of you. I am not jinxing this. I know you are going to hit it, and I'm so proud of you. You are amazing. But from here, I have amazing shout outs for this team who's been working for over 2 years. Milen is going 2-star, Erica's going 1-star, Sophie's going 2-star, Chantal is going 2-star. And honestly, guys, I think about you and some other coaches on this team who are hustling so, so hard to get there too. But you guys are my people. And last year when I hit Elite for the first time and you showed up at my door, it was literally the worst week of my life, and you freaking saved me. And I know you'd all much you mean to me, but I'm just so proud of you guys. And you were like, finding success in this business is nothing compared to seeing you guys succeed. I'm so pumped for you. And seeing you go from diamond last year to like building it this year and working so hard, I'm like, you all freaking deserve it. And I'm so proud of you. So I hope I didn't miss anybody. You guys are freaking amazing.
Jen Arbor, do you want to go?
Yeah, I do. It's a tough act to follow, but I think we can all agree that no feat is, too small or too big to recognize. And I really did want to recognize one of our coaches, Miranda. Miranda has been on this personal journey for herself for a long, long time, and she's really starting to come into her own and finding her confidence, and it is so beautiful to watch. And she is hitting Success Club for the first time. She's killed this launch. She's right now at SC8 and possibly hitting SC10. So I'm super, super proud of her, and I really feel like this is the kickstart that she needed to get going with her business. So way to go, Miranda.
Incredible. Okay, I don't want to cut anybody off but I also really want to hear from Amy tonight. So if you missed recognition, or if you were like, shoot, I should have, go live on our team page, put it in the chat here. Like, this is absolutely incredible, ladies. Real quick before I introduce Amy, Talise, month 2 success starter. You are a star. I see you. She's shared some incredible things with me lately, and I just see the vision for her and this business. Andrea Young, a brand new diamond coming tomorrow, who has been a challenger in the Sisterhood for a year and decided she was going to start this and really hit the ground running, hit diamond in 3 months. Erin Girouard, who totally took control of her business and is going 1-star tomorrow. Your team is incredible. You are blowing up. I see so much of myself in you, which is weird and amazing on so many levels. If you know, you know. And to my beautiful sister, who is going 1-star qual in her second CBC and potentially 10-star diamond in her first, with just a couple little things to loop in. So absolutely incredible. Like I said, just a huge week for everybody. I'm so proud of this team. I love you guys so much. I think one of the most powerful things that we can do for each other is to keep re-choosing this, and hearing other people's story is one of the best ways that I have found in this business to do that, right? Hearing from Erin and I just isn't enough. So we asked Amy to come on this call tonight because she's somebody that's really leading from the front within Crush Nation. She's an incredible speaker. She's a 2-star diamond. She finished Premier last year. She's a Premier coach. She's number 13 in Canada right now, number 51 in the network. She's an SC5 all-star, and she was recently asked to speak on the National Wake Up Call. So we'll be hearing from her very, very soon at the corporate level. Amy, thank you for your patience. I am so sorry that took half an hour, but we so appreciate your time. I will pass the floor to you.
Oh my God, ladies. Can you hear me okay? You're good. Okay. It's been a few days, right? Like, hello coupon codes. Like, everyone is going crazy. Like, everyone's business is blowing up. I just want to say, like, almost 30 minutes of recognition. Your team is freaking on fire. Courtney, thank you for asking me to speak tonight. It's such an honor. I know you all already know, but you are part of such an incredible team. Like Courtney and Erin, you guys are such trailblazers. Like, you truly do set the bar when it comes to showing others how to build this business. I'm just blown away. Like, I almost cried listening to your recognition tonight. Okay, so tonight I'm going to share with you guys my story, how I found my way into this coaching world, and how I went from toe dipping to jumping all in. So I love me a good metaphor, so you ladies are going to have to roll with me here. Imagine it's summer. There's a lake. There's a good chance that water is cold AF. Do you walk slowly? Do you do that awkward, like, tippy toe action into the water when, like, the cold water hits your crotch or the skin on your back and like, slowly ease your way in? Or do you like do the whole F it, I'm going to run down the dock and jump all in? I was your classic. I'm not getting my hair wet. Let me ease my way in. Do not splash me. I'm not ready. Never one to jump all into anything, let alone potentially cold water. So I'm going to start by telling you a little bit about me. I'm an only child. I grew up in Burlington, raised a city girl, and at the age of 11, my dad's job moved us up north to Sudbury. I assume that most of you are from Ontario and understand what a massive culture shock that was. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm going to try not to get emotional. Not even a year after uprooting and relocating our lives, my mom was diagnosed at the age of 37 with stage 3 breast cancer. At 12, I had no idea what that meant, but I knew it wasn't good. What followed was a long 3 years of watching my mom struggle and fight like the warrior she was, while I was trying to navigate being a normal teenager. At the age of 40, when I was 15 years old, she lost that fight. And it was honestly the single worst day of my life. For any of you who have lost a parent, you will know what I mean. And as I turned 40 this year, it hits me like a ton of bricks, how young that was. Everything changed for me after that. My dad traveled a ton for work. We didn't really have a lot of family in the area, so I spent many days and overnights on my own. Once I got my driver's license, I did the groceries. I took care of the house. I was ultimately treated as an adult when I wasn't really nearly ready to be one. And from the outside, it looked like I had it all together, but inside I was a hot mess. When it was around 17, I took a hard left. My dad had moved on and was planning to get remarried. That's a whole other story, but one that drove nearly a 10-year wedge between us. And my then boyfriend, who I had overly emotionally attached myself to, cheated on me. So with fake ID in hand, I started down a very slippery slope. I started drinking a lot, going to bars midweek because I didn't have a parent at home and I could, and rolling into school hungover in my pajamas. I found myself in one relationship after another, looking for love and trying to fill this massive gaping hole. The last few years of high school were kind of a blur. It's crazy actually, because this business really puts you in a position where you reconnect with people from your past. And there's people who I've reconnected with that I don't even really remember were in my grade in high school. I honestly think that the trauma of what happened in my life, I like blocked out that period of time. Despite all that, I managed to pull off good grades. I got into university. I bombed my first year of university for another guy. It was like Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Like I found myself just like craving that love and belonging, so much so that I put everything else before that. I bounced back in college without the guy, but now I was dealing with an eating disorder. So without someone, I had turned to something, which was food. I can look back now and understand and see that all of these things were my way of coping with buffering and grief and abandonment and the depression and all the things I was feeling. It was in my last year of college, I met my husband. I know another person can't save you, but in a lot of ways he did. He accepted me in all of my messiness. He loved me, which I craved so badly, because not only had I lost that love of my family, but I really didn't understand how to love myself. We were married 3 years later. I was 24 years old. Saying that now sounds so young, but I wasn't living the 24-year-old life my friends were. Like, they were backpacking across Europe, living downtown Toronto, dating, enjoying the nightlife. And I was looking to rebuild my family that I lost. I had my son at 26, my first daughter at 28, my youngest at 32. And honestly, I thought motherhood would fix me. And for a while it did. I loved being a mom. I loved all the stages. I loved being home with my babies. It brought me so much joy and the sense of being whole again. But eventually, what fixed me was breaking me in a different way. Because I had been so focused on becoming a mom and rebuilding my own family, I completely lost, or like never really got to know me in the process. I found myself with 3 young kids, overwhelmed, tired, frustrated, feeling resentful, no hobbies, no passions, no outlet outside of being a mom. I randomly found Kim while scrolling Facebook in bed one night with chip crumbs down my shirt and a glass of red wine beside me on the night table. I followed her and I probably watched hours of her videos. What I learned was her mom had died too. She was a mom too. She had named her son after her mom too. I felt connected. I felt like we had so much in common. She vulnerably had shared all of this about herself. What was different though is that she was happy. She had this glow and this energy about her. Like, what was she doing? I needed to know more. So I reached out. I had literally no idea who she was. I didn't even think she would respond to me. But of course, in pure Kim fashion, she was like, yes, come join me. Like, I was so excited. Not long after, I discovered that her son Colby and my daughter Maya were in the same class at the same school, and we were like essentially neighbors. I thought she was like an internet super famous person. And this is where my Beachbody story starts. So I started as a customer, like most of you did. I did 21 Day Fix a couple of times on DVD. Then I did Core to Force. Kim was really such a light in my life. I honestly don't think I would have stuck with this if not for her and the community that I was a part of. I was feeling happy. I had more energy. I was starting to read personal development books and work through some of the shit I had been mentally carrying around with me for years. I was starting to discover Amy, like after all of it. I felt like it made me a better mama, a happier wife. I mean, I don't have to tell you guys, you know what I mean. I fell in love with how it was making me feel. And when she asked me to coach, I dipped my toe in. I told you I like a good metaphor, so we're gonna roll with this here. I coached for like 6 months. I had a small little community of women who joined me. I was not really interested or aware of the importance of hitting SC. I wasn't trying to build a team. I was just wanting to help other women feel better the way that this had helped me. In January of 2018, my husband opened his own law firm. Life got crazy. Like, we talk entrepreneurship here. This was like on a whole other level. He was burning the candle at both ends. I was picking up all the kid stuff, the house stuff. And because I was only like feet wet into coaching, it's what had to give. So I quit. And it took me 1 year and 4 months to find my way back. During that time, I was still a customer, not as engaged as I was before, but I was still watching. I was still interested. And it was still something that I felt called to in some way. In April of 2019, I remember reaching out to Kim and sending her a message and saying, I've sort of been thinking about getting back into coaching. What do you think? ... And I think her response was like hands in the air emojis, hearts, cry faces, all the things, and then like capital yelling, yes, you know. But even at that, I wouldn't say I jumped in. Like I maybe like enthusiastically like ran into the water, but not like wasn't fully jumped in. But if I was gonna do this again, if I was gonna coach again, I had to do it better this time. So I started doing some of the uncomfortable things. I started connecting with new people, inviting them to join me, sharing the business opportunity, getting vulnerable on social media, talking to the camera in my stories. If you're a newer coach, these things can feel like walking into that cold water. Doing it slowly, though, will only remind you how uncomfortable it is. So I slowly started to build a team. I started to build a customer base. I started to learn more about the business, its potential. I started to get more curious about what these different ranks meant, what the road to elite was. I walked into 2020 as a diamond coach. January and February of that year, I remember really going through a super tough season. We had family stuff going on. It was wearing on me. I was still showing up, but like sort of still wading around in the shallow waters. And then COVID hit. Like an effing curveball out of left field that you don't see coming, and it hits you right in the face. Am I right? Like, we could have never predicted. Like, all the kids home, no school, lockdown, life, the world in complete effing chaos. That is when I jumped. I could cry. I ran towards that fucking water and I didn't care how cold it would be, and I threw myself in. Fully submerged, like come out of the water, hot mess mascara running down my face. I jumped in. And honestly, that's when the game changed. I have said it again and again. This business has been my life raft over the past year. It has given me something to pour into that is positive, something that isn't COVID. It's not virtual learning. It's not about being locked down. Something that can bring light to others, something that can help other moms who are struggling to juggle all the balls, something that inspires me to continue to reach for my best self, and really, honestly, that keeps me from going off the deep end and turning back to those bad coping mechanisms. And the coolest thing, after I jumped, remember that hot mess mascara out of the water, I turned around and looked back, and some of the other women on my team were running down that dock to jump in behind me. When you get brave enough to jump, you inspire and give permission for other women on your team to do the same. Sorry, I just have so much love for the women on my team and what we've been through this past year. I could cry right now. This business can really push you outside of your comfort zone. Like, I am the most nervous public speaker of life. Like, I remember asking my teacher in high school, like, if I barf or pee my pants, do I still have to do it? I was nervous to speak with you guys tonight. And like, I got asked to speak on the National Wake Up Call. I'm like slowly dying inside. I'm so nervous about it. But for some of you, that thing that might make you uncomfortable might be inviting. It might be being vulnerable on social media. It might be talking about the coaching opportunity. It might be public speaking too. We all have like that thing that hits us like ice cold water in the crotch, right? Like that thing that makes us squirm and uncomfortable. But I promise, if you jump in, you will be amazed at what you can do. I'll start by saying I am forever learning and am a work in progress with my business. I'm still not the most organized. Like, I get serious envy when I see other coaches with their Rise Up planners and they're like color coded and highlighted and time blocked and all the things. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so not there. But what I am is committed AF. I will move mountains to hit SC. And if you look at other coaches who are further along than you and think that hitting SC is easier for them, it's not. I have months where it feels like I'm running up a hill. Those are the months, though, that I know the previous couple before, I didn't connect enough. I didn't build those relationships. My goal is SC20 every month. Do I hit that? Not always, no. But in my opinion, if I want to build a business, if I want to find women who want to do this with me, I need to aim at bringing at least 10 women a month into my community. I need to be connecting with new women every single day, not just once a week or like when I feel like it. I need to be following up. I mean, this is the bat, right? Like, it's literally laid out for us. I need to be giving value and showing up as that woman, another woman lying in bed with chip crumbs down her shirt wants to join. I want that woman to look at me as a mom of 3 and think, I'm a mom. If she can do it, I can do it too. When I jumped in, I got really clear on what my messaging was going to be. I think sometimes, I'm sure you've all watched the Brock Johnson call. He was amazing, but I think sometimes that can send us into like this massive tailspin and have us doubting what we're doing. I literally have like buckets of things I talk about. Like, I talk about mom life. I share my experience of overcoming struggle, my transformation, physical and emotional, the power of community, coaching. I talk about my brand, Elevate, like L, the French pronoun for like she, her, female, and elevate to raise up. Like, I truly believe as women, we are stronger together. I talk about charcuterie boards and mom humor because that's me. I used to try to talk to all the women. Like, I was scared and didn't want to miss out on someone because they weren't a mom. But when I got like laser focused and talked directly to moms like me, the women I started to connect with were my people. They could relate to me to them, which made building a relationship with them that much easier. They could see themselves in me because they were me in one way or another. And when they come in my challenge groups, they feel like they're home with their people, right? Jumping in also meant I had to get honest and really real with my team. I shared my goals, as scary as it was to say it out loud. I shared my goals and I asked them who wanted to be a part of it. And if they didn't, that's okay. There's a place for everyone. But there are women on my team who have worked their ass off to hit personal business goals, not just for themselves, but also to be a part of that bigger team goal. I really started to understand the importance of bringing in new coaches and supporting them in their early wins. It's huge, not just for them, but also what that means for the road to elite. this business like truly is about us supporting and empowering and helping each other win, because her win is your win. And working together as a team towards a goal where you both win is the most freaking amazing feeling. And I know you know what I mean, because you guys had almost 30 minutes of recognition tonight. Like, it's an amazing feeling. I could cry when I think about my team and what we've done this past year, despite the shitstorm we've been living in. And what some newer coaches might not yet understand is that all of your little wins are your coach's wins too. And her coach's wins too. You know that saying, you can't compete with me, I want you to win too? Like, that really sums it up. I wanted to share my story with you tonight because I lived feeling like a victim for so many years. I really just thought my life was meant to be hard. And I know there are so many women out there with their own version of a hard life that they feel like they're a victim in. This business, this community, the vital behaviors of personal development and growth has completely changed me. And if it can do that for me, it can do that for others. So why not share this opportunity? I understand now that the hard things that I have lived through have shaped me to be the woman I am today. I am tough and I am strong. And rather than let those things be my dark cloud, I choose to let them mean something. No one can force you to jump in. I mean, you can ease your way in, and as an upline coach, we can try and like splash you and get you used to the cold water, but the choice is really up to you. If you say that you want big things, if you say you want to build a team, if you say that you want to make big impact in the lives of others, if you say that you want to earn X amount of dollars a month to help your family, if you say that this business is important to you, you cannot dip your toe in. You have to jump. That's it. That's it for me.
Wow, Amy. Honestly, thank you so much for being like vulnerable enough to share your story, because every time someone does, there's women on the other side that are just like, wow, right? And I think that there's so many people that can relate, and nobody wants to toe dip with anybody. It's so true. The metaphor is so, so important. I want to thank you so much. We are so excited for you and what your team is doing this year. Like, number 51 in the company is so incredible. And I think one of the coolest things, and I'm sure you're seeing and we're starting to see, is when that happens for the women on your team. So congrats to you. And thank you so much for taking the time to come and speak with us tonight.
Thank you, ladies. And like, yeah, I mean, this launch has just really done so many incredible things for everybody's business. It's been an honor to be here with you guys tonight, and congratulations to like every single one of you. Like, honestly, like, even though we are a part of the same collective big team, but honestly, like, every one of your wins is my win too. Like, I'm just so proud of all of you guys tonight. It's amazing.
Hey, we actually do share a leg, so that's pretty cool. So your wins are our wins. Yeah. All right, ladies, what a night, what a week. I know there's some women that want to get back to it and finish strong to close it off. So we'll end it there. Thank you so much for your time tonight, Amy, and I hope you all have an incredible evening.